I just wanted to show you how I do a pickle brine. All right, so you can see I have a whole chicken here. This is actually a homegrown chicken. We raise meat birds throughout probably like 6 months of the year. We usually do 2 batches of about 20 meat birds at a time. We order them online from Hoover's Hatchery, and we get a Cornish cross mixed breed, which what that means is it's a hybrid of a chicken, and it is specifically bred to have very large breast meat. They get really big really fast. They're not like a traditional chicken at all. They get huge really quickly. We grow them for about 12-13 weeks, and by that time the birds weight wise are about 5 to 6 pounds when they are butchered, when they're completely processed. And I actually use this brine not just for chicken, but I also use it for pork as well. It is amazing, and it just makes the meat really tender and soft. So it gives it a little bit of that pickle flavor, but not an overwhelming amount, and it's totally worth it for how like soft and juicy it makes the meat. So all I do is I take pink Himalayan salt. I buy this from Amazon. It's a 5-pound bag. We use so much of it. We use it for everything. You can use it not just to salt your food, but we also use it as a detox bath too, but that's a whole nother video. So I'm gonna take 1/4 cup of this, and I'm gonna put it in my pot, my big stock pot, and I'm gonna just use hot water, and I'm gonna dissolve the salt and just make salt water. And from there, I have some leftover pickle juice. This is like our favorite brand of dill pickle ever. It is just amazing. We love that really garlicky flavor of the dill. So this is our go-to brand, Clausen. And you can see we've eaten it all, but we don't throw it away. We don't waste it. We save it for the brine. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm literally just gonna dump this whole container into here with the salt water. And after that, we're gonna just open up our chicken, and I'm gonna just rinse it real well, make sure there's no feathers left over. I can tell, like, probably needs cleaned up a little bit. We're not always the neatest whenever we are processing these ourselves, but and so I'm gonna just stick this down into the water. Another thing to note is when I am dissolving the salt, I don't fill this up to dissolve it. I only put probably like 1/3 of the pot with hot water, and I dissolve the salt water, and then I fill it. I'll add this in, and then I'll fill the rest up with cold water, because I don't want my super cold chicken going into a really, really hot pot of water. So I'm gonna time lapse this, and you'll get to see exactly how I do it. All right, it's as simple as that. So all that I did was I dissolved 1/4 cup of the pink Himalayan salt into some really hot water in a big stock pot. I added in whatever dill pickle juice I had left. I have Clausen brand here, it's our favorite. Added that in, added some water, put my chicken in, and now I'm gonna put this in the fridge and I'm gonna let this brine or marinate in the fridge for at least 24 hours, maybe even 48 hours. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna get to cook this. How I plan to cook this particular chicken is in my smoker. So that's the plan for this particular chicken, but you can take this chicken from this brine and you can roast it like a normal chicken. You can piece it out and cut it up and into breasts and legs and thighs, and you can grill it. You can do whatever you really want. You can cut it up and bake it. Do whatever you want. It's gonna be delicious. So that is my pickle brine.